In today's video, guys, I'm gonna show you how to design the facade on this building. But before I do that, make sure you share the video. Okay, just let me just say that you join the community, okay, by sharing this video, by liking this video, and also leave a comment to this video. Comments. I didn't understand anything that you said. Can you repeat this one? Just comments anything that you wanna comment. Let me just close the first floor first, and let me close the south floor, the south elevation, and let me close the underground floor. Okay, so this is my second floor. Okay, so this is my second floor, and what I need here, I just need to design my facade. By using facade, I'm gonna use the wall, not the floor. I'll use the wall. So I'm gonna go in architecture. I'm gonna pick wall here, wall, and under the wall, I'm gonna modify the type of the wall. So as you can see, the wall that has been pop out is the current wall. I don't need the current wall. I need let's see, I need the generic wall. Okay, let me see which one I can pick. So I'm gonna pick the generic wall here to 200 millimeter, and it should start, the base constraints should start from the second level here, and make sure that the top, the modify and place the wall, the height should be under the height, the depth should be height. Okay, it should be the height. What did I press? Okay, and for the level, it should be the second level here, right? So it should match. Where's the problem? Okay, second floor, the offset should be 0. Okay, and here I'm gonna start with the second floor. Of course, it's okay even if they give a message here of just need to design your stuff, and then I'm gonna modify it later. Okay, so I'm gonna go on edit type. First of all, I'm gonna see the thickness of the wall. So under the construction, like below the construction type, the structure here, you can go and edit, type on edit. Okay, let me just go back first of all. Let me go and cancel here. I'm gonna duplicate this. Let me duplicate. I'm gonna change the name. I'm gonna just say the facade, like facade, facade wall. and I'm gonna click on OK. All right, so the type is facade wall, and if I go on edit type here, you can see the thickness is 150, right? So I'm gonna leave the way it is, and the material is the concrete cast in situ. But if you wanna change the material here, you can just click on here. You can see they have 3 dots here. Click on it, and you can pick any material that you wanna pick here. I don't want to pick any. I'm going to just click on cancel, and if you want to add more material, you just need to click on insert in here. If you click on insert, you're gonna have more material. You're gonna number 4 gonna be showing here, right? The function, the material, the thickness, the rep, the structure material. Okay, they're gonna be okay. So I'm gonna just press OK here, and the same height should be. I'm gonna leave the same it is here. I'm gonna just click on OK, and then OK, and then from here, right, I will go on wall. After the wall has been activated, I'm gonna start from this point here. As you can see, the mid of my column here, the end points here, and I'm gonna scroll down until 2000. Okay, but 2000 is small for me. I'm gonna take 2005 and like 2500. Okay, and I'm gonna click in here. I'm gonna leave a gap. I'm gonna press escape, and I'm gonna activate again the same wall. I mean the same function wall. Make sure that we start from this intersection here, and it should be matched 2500. All right, and from here I'm gonna see how it looks like. As okay, if I click on if I press escape again, and then I click on one wall, you can see it's the basic wall, facade wall, like it duplicates the wall, right? And you can see the base constraint is level 2, right? So we don't need to modify the level from this part that you remember before, right? They give us error message because of that. We don't need to modify. We can just modify it immediately from the base constraint. And if you go on 3D view here, you must see that our wall has been placed properly on the specific place that we need the wall to be placed at. Okay, so this is how we can create the facade, but it's not over yet. It's just the initial process. So I need to copy, so I need to do the same for the remaining floors, and also the left part and the right part. But if I do it one by one, it can take time. So I need to copy and paste. So how I can copy and paste properly, because we have the same material, the wall has the same material, right? So I'm gonna go on. Now I'm gonna go on elevation first of all. Let me go on elevation. I'm gonna go on elevation, building elevation. Then I'm gonna go on south elevation here. So from the south elevation, you must see this is the wall that we just created. This one and this one. Okay. So to select all of the wall at the same time, you can just click on one wall, right click on your mouse, and then go and select all instances here. And if you go on in entire project, you must see that they've been selected. Like if you go on 3D view, you must see only the wall they've been selected. Okay, and if you go again on south elevation here, only this wall have been selected here. It's really proper, right? Or you can also do the same, like you can also do the same process that you can do to select these two walls at the same time. Just click on one wall and then click on Control in your keyboard here, and then you can see the plus sign has been pop out here. You can just select the other wall and then release the control bottom here. Okay, and then from that under the top menu here, you must see this symbol here. This represents copy. All right, just click on it, and you can copy these parts vertically and horizontally. But if I if I keep it, if I copy it vertically, means that the constraint should be checked. Don't check this constraint here, right? You have to remove this check here, so you can be able to copy on top here, right? But if it's checked here, I can copy on top. I just need to copy vertically, no, I mean horizontally, not vertically. Okay, so I need to remove this constraint, right? So after this, I need to simplify this. Okay, I can take this endpoint here. Let me just take this endpoint from this part, and I can just copy this part to this other endpoint here. Yeah. All right. And if you want to see how it looks like, you can just go on 3D view and you must see that I just mirror these parts. I mean this wall here to this walls here, right? I just copy and paste, right? It's much quicker, all right? We don't need to do one by one. It can consume a lot of time, right? So, and if I want to copy on top here, just need to go on south elevation as well, and then select. We can select, like, let's go right click on one wall, and then go on, select all the instance, go on entire project, and then from here go on copy, then just make sure it's in the middle part here, and remove the constraints, sorry. And from here we can go on the third level. Make sure that you click on the middle here. You can zoom it, and they should be here. Okay. Okay. And if you want to see if they've been copied properly, just go on 3D view and you must see this is our facade, but it's not over yet because we need to create the floor as well. Okay. So I need also to project these parts to the third floor, to the fifth floor, and also to the sixth floor. Okay. So I'm gonna just repeat the same process, copy and paste. Okay. Okay, so I just copy all of the wall from second floor until the sixth floor. Okay, so from here now I can just post the inner floor, right? So I need to have space so people can walk, like the dead loads, the live loads, right, should be applied. And as you can see, all of my balcony, they are cantilever beam. So cantilever beam means when they are fixed in one direction but they are not fixed, as you can see the supports here, the support is fixed, right? This line that I'm showing here, right, is fixed. It's fixed, right, in z and y direction. So as you can see, right, we need to link all of these, like the left part and right part, with the flow, right? And the flow should have at least on the railing for the support, right? We can customize your own railings, like in follow the video that I showed before, but I'm going to use the basic railing. So before we do that, I'm going to go on the first floor. I'm going to start with the first floor first. The second floor, I'll open the second floor. I just go on floor plan here and the second floor here, and I'll create first of all, I'll create the floor. I'll go on architecture here and go on the floor, and this time I will use, let's say I'm gonna use the line. Let me just use line. It's much better if I use the line. And the line I will use, okay, let me just pick, I'm gonna use the pick wall. But we don't have wall, so let me just use line here, the boundary line. And I'm gonna start at this point here. Let me just link my balconies. I'm gonna start this part to this part. This part, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. This part here and this part to the middle part should be the middle part here, and also it should be closed. If it's not closed, it should be an error. Okay, and let's see everything, like the offset should be 0.0. Okay, and for the chain it should be unchecked. Okay, and then after that we can just press OK. You have to attach, of course, you have to attach the floor with the bottom, to the bottom. Okay, just press attached. All right, and let's see the problem. Okay, let me go here. All right, so let me just press anywhere. All right, it's kind of stuck a little bit. All right. Let me just press escape twice. No, just the computer just stuck a little bit, maybe because of the heat. Okay, so this is the result. So as you can see, we have the floor where people can observe the live load. So live load is just the load that can be varied over the time, like when we are passing over something, like when we are matching, we are walking on the floor, we are doing some stuff, like some load that they can move is called dead loads or the live loads, and the load that they can move, like the self weight of the structure is dead load. Okay, that's like a parenthesis. Like I'm giving some breathing explanation. All right. So I'm gonna just repeat the same. I'm gonna add this floor to the other floors here. I mean this floor to the other remaining floors, and I can just do the same copy and paste. So I can just design one by one, just much quicker, right? By copy and paste, right? So just go. I'm gonna go on the second floor. I'm gonna create this floor to the remaining parts. So okay, I just copy this floor to the right part, but here there's a problem, right? So let's say I want to select all of this floor only, right? And then I can copy them to the remaining floors, right? Like if I click on one and then I click on if I right click on it and then go on select all the instance. If I go on the entire project, you must see all of the floor that have the same material and the same material they'll be selected, right? So this is gonna be a little bit tricky, but how to do it? We can just use the second method that I show you, just by selecting one and then right click. Click on Control from your keyboard and then click on this and select the specific flow. Okay, and then after that you can just go again on the copy and just repeat the same process, and just make sure when you copy you have to pick a specific intersection. Like I usually pick this intersection here, like we can pick the middle intersection here, and after, and from that this middle intersection should be, let me just suggest it. This is my second floor. It should be straight and it should be here. You can see that it's 90 degree, right? 90 degree, sorry, 90 degree, and it should be here. Okay, it should be here, right? And I'm gonna just repeat the same process for the remaining parts. So I'm gonna take this one here, press Control, and then select these parts again, and then go on Control and then select. Okay, and then alright. Okay. So now you can see, right? Like everything has been designed properly now. All the facade has been designed, and now we need to create now the railings to support our floors, right? To support like people, right? And here, as you can see, let me do this for you, right? Let me navigate through my design a little bit. You can see, okay, let me do this. So I'm gonna reserve this part to do the staircases, like I'm gonna show in the next video. And I wanna repeat the same process for the other parts, for the other sides here, right? I'm gonna repeat the same process. Okay. So before that, let me use the railings. For the railings, so then click on home here, and then I can zoom a little bit. For the home, for the railings, it's the same thing that you usually do. Do you remember the railings that how usually do the railings? Just open the second floor. We can start from the beginning. Second floor, and okay, let me just go back first of all on third floor. I just need my railings to be applied. My railing should be can be applied onto to the floor, not to the wall. Like should be this part here, right? It should have a specific height. Okay. Right, so how I can do that? I just need to go on the second floor. Should start from this second floor, right? Second floor here. This is the second floor, and I should put the railings only on these parts, on these parts of my floor. So just go on under architecture and then pick the railings here. Of course, you can modify the railings type. You can just go railings type here. Just click on railings and then go on the glass panel, the border file. And from here, just pick line. There's a pick line here. You can just pick line, it's much quicker. And then click on this. You have to do one by one because if I click two here, all right, if I click two differently and then I press OK, the computer gonna ask me to make a single connection sketch, right? So the problem is because I need to do it one by one. So I'm gonna just press escape and then select this one here and then delete. Then after this, because I only have one railing here, I can just press OK here. That's me to save my project. So of course I need to save my project, and from that I'm gonna see how it looks like. So I'm gonna go on 3D view, and okay, this is the one. This is how my railings looks like. Okay, and I can just copy it, or I can just do the same for the remaining floors. Okay, and also the other parts. Okay, all right. You can also do it directly from this view here, right? Like how just go on architecture, and under architecture you can take the railings, right? Instead of going to the first level, second level, it's gonna be more complicated for you, right? If you just go on 3D view, see the building properly, right? So you can just go on pick lines here, and you can just click on one line here, and you can see that the base level has changed to the fourth level. It's okay. You can start from let's just put the second level and then apply, and then after applying, even if the line can change right, you can just go on. You can just click on finish, and you can see it can be the base level should be the second level. All right, so you can repeat the same process. I'm gonna repeat this with you guys, so you're gonna get confused. So here again, I'm gonna go on railings here, railing, and then I'm gonna go on pick line, and so I'm gonna select this floor, the third floor here. And from here you can see the base level goes to the fourth level is incorrect. I need to go on third level, then apply OK, and then after applying OK, I can check it. It's gonna go to the third level. Okay, and for the remaining level also, I'm gonna just repeat the same process. Just make sure that the base level being adjusted. Okay, so on the architecture and then railings here, under railings, I'll pick the pick lines, and I'll pick this line, and this line is fourth floor. Okay, the base level should remain the same, and I'm gonna press OK, and we're gonna have our railings here. And for the last one, for the fifth floor, I will also repeat the same process. And the architecture, I'll take the railings, and after taking the railings, I will pick the pick line, and I'm gonna pick this line. Okay, the loop should be closed. Okay, but I can just go on base level and then just change the level to level 5 here, and then apply, and then after applying, I just press OK. Okay, I made a mistake. I applied twice, so I'm gonna press escape twice, and then I'm gonna select this line. I'll press delete the first one, and then select the second one, and then delete it. Then I'm gonna repeat the same process. I'm gonna go on under modify and create railings path. I'll click on pick lines and click on this line here and this line. Again, I repeat the same. So Control Z. Okay, so I'll delete it. So I'm gonna go again the same process. Sorry guys, and I'm gonna press 1 here. You can see I have a line already here. So I'm gonna go on level 5. So level 5 already, even if the line is being placed at this level 4, the base level is more important. We can change the material by changing the base level. Okay, so the level is level 5. So I'm gonna just press OK, and it should be designed at the level 5. So this is how you can press your railings. Okay, so before I end the video, I'm gonna repeat the same process for the left part, for the right part. So this part, as you can see, and I'm gonna make some little bit modification, but it's just the same process. You just need to copy and paste, follow my example and follow my steps. You might understand more about Revit. So this is the end of this video. And if you find this video both entertaining and educative, don't forget to share the video, don't forget to like the video, and also subscribe to this channel, guys. So see you in the next one. Bye bye.